As to the first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the third count of the information, unknown male, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the fourth count of the information, Anthony Huber, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the fifth count of the information, Gage Grosskreutz, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty.
Members of the jury, are these your unanimous verdicts? Is there anyone who does not agree with the verdicts as read? Would you wish the jury polled?
Well, we're really excited to be here, especially because when I signed this legislation today, we hear so much about all these things, mandates, restrictions, tearing people down. Today, we lift people up. I want to thank the Florida legislature. We've got our Florida, a number of legislators here, so I want to thank all of them. We're going to hear from a few folks, and then I'm going to sign the bills into law. So we have with us, actually from right around the corner here, our Attorney General, Ashley Moody.
In my home county, right here in Brandon, Florida, the house.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Anna's Thoughts and Musical Parodies, and I am Anna, your hostess. Thank you so much for being here today. Hey everybody, so I think a little bit of celebration and giving thanks to God is definitely in order today, because just in time for Thanksgiving, we have recently had a couple really good, really positive pieces of news come out here in the United States. So let's get into that. By now, Kyle Rittenhouse was declared not guilty and acquitted on all charges by his jury. So that is cause for celebration. And I am going to be making, by the end of this month of November, a musical parody tribute based on Eye of the Tiger for Kyle Rittenhouse. I will sample it here on YouTube, but the full version is going to be exclusively on Patreon. So you're probably going to want to see that, so thankfully that is only $3 a month to get in there. I will keep you posted. And thank you so much in advance to anyone who decides to support in that way. Secondly, as you saw in the intro, Governor DeSantis in Florida is being an incredible governor as usual and has set the Floridians free of the mandates that could cause them to lose their jobs. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit jealous and out of place that I live in California rather than in Florida right now. And I do hope that DeSantis runs for president for 2024. I would definitely vote for him. For whatever that may be worth, I would give it a shot at least. According to LifeSite News, as of a few days ago, DeSantis signs bill against jab mandates. Trolls Biden by doing so in Brandon, Florida. And yeah, I do love that it was done in that city in particular. It gives me a little bit of Trump-type vibes, if you know what I mean.
We provide protections for people. No nurse, no firefighter, no police officer, no trucker, no anybody should lose their job because of the jab. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. That's right. We're making sure that people have a right to earn a living, people have a right to have protections in their place of employment, and that parents have protections to be able to direct the upbringing of their kids. And if you look at what we're doing today, Florida is leading the strongest piece of legislation that's been enacted anywhere in the country. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to have a regular legislative session starting in the middle of January But I was looking at all these deadlines. You could have thousands and thousands of people lose their jobs by then. So I thought we needed to come in special session. They were able to do it. Last thing I wanted to see was all these families in Florida over the holidays not knowing whether they were going to have a job when they came out on the other end of the holidays when we had the New Year. So, now we have protections. I think it's something that's going to be very, very good, and I think it's going to make a big difference for everybody involved. So thanks to everybody who spoke out. Thanks to the legislature.
Governor DeSantis, because of your leadership, the leadership of our legislature president, Simpson, Speaker Sprouse, Brandon, Florida, has become the shining city on the hill. Representing freedom. Let me just say, as the Attorney General, I am so honored to work alongside this great governor who, throughout this pandemic, when wanting to protect our citizens and the sovereignty of this state, always did so with a lens of how we can also protect the freedom and autonomy of our citizens. So important. And as this administration, we have seen time and time again make ill-informed, misguided, senseless policy decisions, and then force those policy decisions on Americans, in this instance, the majority of the American workforce. We have pushed back. When President Biden said, I know it's unlawful, I'm sure I'll be challenged in court, bring it on, we brought it. And we will continue to do so. I am so pleased that Florida and other states that have challenged the OSHA rule have seen success.
So yes, I encourage us all to collectively give thanks to God today and the rest of this Thanksgiving week and beyond. But we do have a lot to be thankful for right at the moment. Regarding the Kyle Rittenhouse victory, of course there is a very real possibility that we could be in for some more violence, rioting, looting, all that stuff soon, because basically, because of the brainwashing of the mainstream media, people are just deluded and don't understand what just happened. So they might react in that way, as, I think is kind of meant to be, if you know what I mean. Case in point, I saw this picture posted on Twitter the other day. Timothy Simpkins shoots 4 in a school, freed within 24 hours with $75,000 bail. Rittenhouse shoots 3 in self-defense, gets 2 months in jail and $2 million bail. As basically an example of the unjust so-called justice system. And this girl, Amy YMA, responded to completely different situations, and here is my response to that. After the person who said, yeah, one's an attempted murder and got let go, the other defended himself against attackers, I basically expanded on that and said, yes, they are. Simpkins quite literally brought a gun to a fistfight for revenge and came close to killing a teacher. Rittenhouse had a gun in case he needed to defend himself while cleaning up graffiti, offering first aid, and defending livelihoods, but I'm pretty sure the original girl didn't see the difference in that way. And we've got Al Jazeera with the cross-state lines hype that doesn't make any sense, trying to compare the situation to Trayvon Martin. And also from Al Jazeera, they're trying to make this somehow about Jacob Blake, even though it has nothing to do with him. Jacob Blake's uncle spoke after the verdict about the night Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 people at protests over police shooting his nephew, telling CNN racism runs from the courtroom to the police station to the mayor's office. They all have blood on their hands, which it makes no sense at all. These grown men got shot solely because they attacked a 17-year-old boy. But for some reason, the family of Anthony Huber is still heartbroken and angry over the Rittenhouse verdict. They thought that he should have been guilty just because of their emotions, I'm assuming. So there may be some more challenging times to come, but as Matthew 6:34 from the Bible says, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And those words are directly from Jesus himself. Thank you so much for being here today. Since you liked the video enough to make it all the way to the end, don't forget to click the thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and share with others who would also be interested. If you want to support what I do, please check out the link in the description. Have a wonderful night.